Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time coming for a video, over a year I think actually. Life has gotten crazy, we've been traveling, we've been doing different things, so I'm back. I'm going to be showing you how to do this quick glam tutorial that should take about 10 to 15 minutes to do. It's super simple, super quick, and it's pretty nice for a daytime look. If you want to switch up the lip and do super bold at night, then you can do a whole night look. Usually what I do if I'm in a rush or if I know I have to go somewhere at nighttime, I guess you can say, I'll just switch up the lip look. So stay tuned and then you guys can watch this look be created. Thanks guys. Alright guys, let's jump right into the video. I'm going to start off by using the Rosewater spray. I'm going to spray it all over the face, and then we'll go ahead and move on with the brows. Okay, so now that we sprayed our face with the Rosewater, we're going to go ahead and use the Benefit Brow Pencil. I'm just going to comb out my brows. I know you guys can see my mirror right here, but it's just going to have to be that way. Alright, so now I'm just going to fill them in just a little bit. So you're just gonna keep filling that in. Don't worry about it right now. I'm pretty messy when it comes to my brows, but I just clean them up later. So as you can see, I just make that one bottom line right here, and then I'm just gonna blend it all up, just like that. All right. And again, don't worry about them being messy because we're gonna go in and conceal them. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow off the camera, and then we'll conceal together when I come back, right? All right guys, we filled in both brows as you can see, and then we're gonna jump in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm gonna use this flat brush right here, and this is the aquarium brush from Lime Crime. So we're gonna go ahead and do so. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand, just like that. And this is in the tone medium. I'm just gonna go ahead and pat my brush in that. And I have a mirror right here, sorry guys, but I'm gonna do it best as I can. So you're just gonna clean them up just a little bit. Just like so. Alright, so now we have that brow cleaned up just like that. There we go, we have one brow done. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow off camera. We're going to jump right back in, and we're going to go ahead and go through eyeliner, lashes, foundation, and everything else, alright? So our brows are nice and concealed. We're gonna go ahead and jump in with foundation on the lids. So what I like to do is I like to get the foundation, put it on my lids first, then do my liner, and then pop on my lashes and do the rest of my face. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the foundation. I have the FENTY foundation, and this is in the color 330 for the Pro Filt'r. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just pick up a little brush. I just have a whatever little brush right here that I use. I'm gonna put that right on top of the lid like so. And I even go right here in that corner. You wanna bring it all the way down where you're gonna take that wing. So I have that all over the lid, and then I'm gonna jump in with just a little sponge right here. And I like to get in the corner already just so I don't have to worry about it later. And you see I have this little point right here, and I just go right in that little corner and blend it in. And there we go. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and then we're gonna throw on some liner. All right, so we have our foundation on our lids. Now we're gonna jump in with some eyeliner. Again, this is just a quick, simple makeup routine if you don't have the time, if you have like 10 to 15 minutes. Of course, my video is a little longer because I have to stop, explain, So it should be quick. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right in with putting the tape on the lid. So we have our piece of tape cut. We're gonna go right in here in the inner corner. Slap that tape on just like that. You wanna get close to make sure it's even because you're gonna wanna even it out to the other side. So again, I just have it on just like that. Make sure it's nice and flat so the liner doesn't go through. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and hop in with my pink liner. This isn't a name brand liner. It's just from a little Japanese store called Daiso that we have out here. It's like $1.50. I love how matte it is. It stays on all night. I have no issues with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing out my line. And again, you're just going right on top of the tape. So don't worry about being messy, see? I have the tape right here. There's no issue. So again, if you're rushing, you wanna just go ahead and get that line going. And again, I'm going out, so my line is gonna be a little bit more bold. If it's just, you're going to work and you just want a little thin line, it's all up to you. And that's another thing I like to do. This looks so simple, but you can switch it up. So sometimes I'll do a nude lip, and then sometimes I'll do a really, really, really bold lip. So you can switch it up throughout the night. All right. So I'm gonna get a little bit more of that liner. And keep on working. My eyes do get watery really easy, so I have to be really quick when it comes to liner. Because my eyes are like, no, I'm not having this. So we have a nice bold line. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'll come right back and we'll go ahead and throw on some lashes. All right, so now we have our liner done. Let's go ahead and move on to our lashes. All right, so I have my lashes. These are the HUDA lashes from Sephora. I have my duo glue on them. I'm just waiting for them to dry up a little bit, and then we'll place them on the lid. Again, depending on your look is depending on the lashes you want to wear and switch up. Like tonight, I'll probably do a bold lip because it's nighttime. I'm going out. If I was at work, I would do a little bit of a light lash, but I'm doing a full lash. So all right, let's go ahead and place it on the lid. So everybody has different techniques. Some people like to look down, some people like to look up. I really haven't even found my technique because I like to do both. Sometimes I look up, sometimes I look down. I think it really just depends on how you like to do it. I'm trying to show you guys, but it is a little harder with lashes. All right. So we have our lash on. It's a pretty full lash, but still pretty subtle. So this is gonna be the lash we're gonna be wearing for the evening. Let me go ahead and straighten it out, pinch it together. I'm gonna put on the other lash, and then I'll be right back and we can finish up the rest of our face. All right, so we have our lashes on. Let's go ahead and finish up our face. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Maybelline corrector. This is just the red one. I'm gonna go ahead and get that hyperpigmentation that I have in certain areas for me. So then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing, and I'm gonna blend that all out. But first I'm gonna go ahead and get into some primers. So I'm gonna jump in with the POREfessional from Benefit. I'm gonna hop right around these areas and right up here. Just right in that T-zone. And then I'm gonna blend in all this right here in the pore area. You see I'm kind of just blending in that red with it. It doesn't bother me because all right here I have some hyperpigmentation. All right. Now it's time to blend. So I'm gonna grab the black sponge that I used. And I'm gonna grab the Primed in Peachy Cooling Matte. Just a little pump. See, just one little pump. And then I'm gonna get in the areas that I didn't get with the POREfessional. Even right along here on the forehead. Then I'm gonna take that Tarte Shape Tape that we used earlier to conceal our brows. I'm gonna add little dots all around. This is gonna woo, this is gonna conceal that red that we have there right now. Now it's time to jump right into foundation. Again, we have the Fenty Pro Filter in the color 300. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand. A little goes a long way with this. You can make it full coverage, light, depending on how you apply it, and how much you put when you apply. So it dries really quick. I like to work on one side of the face first. Of course, you want to bring that down to your neck. So again, I like to work on one side of the face first. Sorry, I have a little bit of setting powder on this. So you just want to work on it because, again, it dries super duper quick. So you want to move it around before it just starts to set. Because, again, this is a matte foundation. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Neck. Now we're just gonna get a little bit more. We're gonna go ahead and hit the forehead and above the eyebrows. So when it comes to above the eyebrows, I like to get real close into here. You don't want to miss any spots. So now we have our foundation on, we are full coverage, good to go. Now it's time to hop in concealers and bronzing. So again, I'm gonna take that Tarte Shape Tape and we're gonna go ahead and hit our concealing spots. We're gonna go right under the eye, triangle here, right on the nose, right there, right on the forehead like so, right on the chin, above lip, and again with this eye triangle. All right, so now it's time to go ahead and blend it all in. And then we're gonna go ahead and get some setting powder. We're gonna make sure it is nice and blended. Nice and blended on the cheeks. And then we're gonna go ahead and dip into that setting powder. And we're gonna set everywhere we just put that concealer. We don't want any creasing or anything like that. Right on the nose, right above the lip and on the chin. Right on the forehead that we just highlighted. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Just like so. And again, we are using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This is my favorite powder. I've tried NYX, I've tried e.l.f. I feel like they all have a really bad flashback. With this one, I do not get that. I don't know, maybe I was doing it wrong when I was trying e.l.f. and all the other stuff before I hopped onto Laura Mercier, which I have powder all over me. Look at me. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. All right, so we're gonna let that powder set. Now we're gonna go ahead and bronze. I'm gonna take my Lorac Pro palette. This is the bronzing palette that I use. I use the lightest shade right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take my angled brush from Morphe. This is the MB4 brush. As you can see, it has like a little slant to it. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that bronzer, dust it off, and go ahead and get right into here. And the only thing that I do bronze is my cheeks. I don't do my nose, I don't do my forehead. The only thing that I do is just my cheeks to warm them up a little bit. Other than that, I don't do all the other stuff. I'm just gonna write in here to carve them out. Alright. Just wanna carve out those cheeks. I don't make them too dark. I just add a little bit of tan to warm them up, like I said. And there we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and dust off the Laura Mercier powder that we have. I'm gonna go ahead and dust all that off. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe MB2 brush. I'm gonna go under and dust off all that powder off the nose, off of the cheek, off the chin, off the forehead. Just like that. And now that we're all bronzed, I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen it up with a little bit of highlighter. We're gonna blend that highlighter, or concealer, excuse me. We're highlighting the area, I should say. So I'm gonna grab some of that Tarte Shape Tape. You don't want too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and go right under here. Like so, we're gonna highlight that area. And I don't know if anybody else does it like this. I know some people just take the translucent powder and go right under. But this is the way I do it. I just go ahead and blend it all out. And then we're gonna take some of that translucent powder one more time. Alright, so we're gonna let this set just for a couple minutes. What I do is while it's setting, I just go in with my blush. I'm gonna be using my crown brush I got in my BoxyCharm. I'm going to use the MAC Peach Twist blush. This is my go-to blush. Take a little bit of that and you're just gonna hit right on the apple of the cheeks. Just like that. Just to add a little bit of color to them. Same thing, dip, dust off, and add right to the apple of your cheek. Just like that. There we go. All right, we got the apples of our cheeks done. Let's take that MB2 brush again. Whoa, just dropped my foundation. Take that MB2 brush again. Got some powder on it. We're just gonna dust off whatever powder we have right here on the bottom. There we go. So now all of our powder is dusted off. I am still a mess. Even under our eyes, our forehead. All right. So again, we have our eyes done, which is the eyeliner and pretty much just the lashes, our brows, our foundation, blush, contour, highlighting. Now the only thing we really have to do is go in with the highlighter and just a little bit of lipstick. I still haven't decided. I do want to go with a dark bold color, but I do not know what I'm wearing, so I don't want to just jump into a color. So let me go ahead and show you guys the highlighter mirror I have been using. It is the Anastasia Amrezy highlight. I love it. It's perfect for the inner corners, makes them pop. It goes with every look, I feel like. So I'm just gonna go right under the brow bone. And we're just gonna highlight right in here. We're gonna do the same thing to this side. I'm gonna highlight right under here. It's so bright, shine bright like a diamond. I don't know if you guys know that song. We're gonna do it right in the inner corner. Can you tell the difference of the pop between the highlighter and no highlighter? There we go. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I'm gonna pop some of that highlighter right in the inner corner. Just like so. I'm gonna highlight the nose area. Let me get a little bit right on our Cupid's bow. And then of course our cheeks. Now for the cheeks, I use this brush. This is the Real Techniques, this is the setting brush. So you can use it for your setting powder and such, but I like to use it for highlighter because it picks it up really well, and I really do like a bold highlight. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that, dust it off, and then go ahead and highlight. You want to be careful because this is a super duper bright highlighter. A little goes a long way with it, that's for sure. As you can see, just a couple strokes, and there you are. All right, so we got our nose, upper lip, and I think I'm actually gonna go with a nude lip for now, just so I can complete the look. So give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and grab the lip liner and the lipstick I want to use because I wasn't prepared and I didn't have everything out, and I'll be right back with you guys. So we're gonna hop in with the liner, I dropped it, Beeper from ColourPop, and then we're gonna jump in the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette with 2 shades. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips with the ColourPop liner. We have our lips lined. Let's hop in with the Anastasia lip palette. So it has multiple colors. You're gonna see my favorite colors because they're all pretty much used. So I'm gonna go in with this nice tan color, and we're gonna hop in with a little bit of this pinky mauve color right in the middle. So we're gonna take this darker color I just showed you, and we're gonna put this on the, let me set this right here so I can just dip into it. So I can set this on the outer portion. Now we're gonna dip into that lighter color I was telling you about, that more pinky color. And we're just gonna lighten it up by putting it right in the middle. You see, we're just lightening up the inside right here. And do the same thing right up here. Want a nice little ombre going. go ahead and just put them together, ombre them. And that's pretty much the finished look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish up by doing my hair, changing my clothes, and then you guys can see the whole finished product all together. I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay face spray, but it is downstairs. I would be showing you, but I have to go get it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, this is the finished look. We have the brows, the eyelashes, the little wing that we have, a neutral lip. I only chose neutral because of the shirt I'm wearing, and these shoes that I'll be wearing are gonna be tan heels. But this is it. Super simple. It should take maybe 10 to 15 minutes. It did take me longer because I have to stop and I'm filming, I'm doing everything else. But I hope you guys like it. Please share the video, please like the video. If you have not subscribed, please do so now. It'll be greatly appreciated. Yeah, thank you for everything, for all the support.